Um, the other video, I gave the theory of velocity, acceleration, and time and distance, how they are related. I gave you some formulas concerning it. And in this video now, we will do purely calculation on that. So now, from here now, you can see that v, velocity is equals to distance all over time, and acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity all over time. So, for example, now, if a car will cover this distance from A to B, and this distance now from A to B is like 4 meters, and it will take the car 2 seconds to travel from A to B. So the simple calculation with this formula is just equals to distance all over time. Velocity is equal to distance all over time, which is our distance is 4, and all over our time, which is 2. When you divide, it will be 2 meters per second. So in order for a car to travel from A to B, which is 4-meter distance, it will take the car 2 seconds. So the car will be on a speed of 2 meters per second before it can travel from A to B in 2 seconds. Then acceleration is if our checkpoint is here and the final checkpoint is here, and the speed of the car at this point A is 40 meters per second, and the final checkpoint, the speed of car at that particular time will be 80 meters per second. Now, if they ask you to calculate for the acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity all over time. So our final velocity is 80 minus initial velocity, which is 40, all over 2 seconds, which it will take. Now, when you subtract 40 minus 40, 80 minus 40, all over 2. When you divide it, will give you 20 meters per second. So acceleration of the car from checkpoint A to checkpoint B is the acceleration will be 20 every second. Every second, the car will be covering a distance of 20 in order to maintain all those velocity and for you to calculate your acceleration. Now, from these simple formulas now, from the simple formula of V equals to S all over T, which is velocity equals to S all over T, and the acceleration equals to final V minus C all over T, we were able to generate and derive all these 4 formulas. The first formula is V equals to U plus AT, which is V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, A is acceleration, and T is time. The second equation is S equals to UT plus half AT. S is distance, U is initial velocity, T is time, A is acceleration, and T is still time. Another one is V square equals to U square plus 2AS. V square is a velocity square. U square is initial velocity square plus 2A. A is acceleration and S is distance. The fourth one is S equals to U plus V all over 2 in bracket times T. So S is distance, U is initial velocity, V is final velocity, T is time. Now, if they give you a question, if they give you in your question, if they give you V, U, A and ask you to find time, you will use this one. If they in another question, if they give you S, U, T and ask you to find A, you use this. So if you check all these four equation, one quantity is not there. It's short one quantity. Here we have V, U, A, T. We don't have distance. So if we want to calculate distance, we will not use this first formula because it does not have distance. Coming to here, They have distance, initial velocity, time, and acceleration, but it does not have final velocity. So if we are looking for final velocity, we will not use this formula. Coming to this place, it has a v, u, a, s. It does not have time. If we are looking for time, we will not use this. This one now has s, u, v, t. It does not have acceleration. If we are looking for acceleration, we will not use this one. Okay, check for instance this question there. This question that says, you may not see it clear, but I will read it. A car moves from rest with an acceleration of 30 meters per second. Find its velocity when it has moved a distance of 60. Now, the question now that is there, you will write out what has been given to you. Now, a car moves from rest with an acceleration of 3 meters per second. They gave us acceleration, which is 3 meters per second square. Then find its velocity when it has moved a distance of 60 meters. It also gives us a distance, which is 60 meters. The car says a car moves from rest, so the car is at rest. Therefore, initial velocity is 0, because since the car is at rest, then they say we should find velocity, which is v equals to question mark. Now, look at the given. The given now is this. It has given us acceleration to be 3 meters per second square, distance 60, initial velocity 0, and the final velocity question mark. Now, which formula should we use now? We are looking for velocity, and we have these three things, A, S, U. So, which formulas out of these four contains A, S, U? Which formulas out of these four contains A, S, U? Now, checking the first one, A is there, but S is not there, but we have S here. So S is not here, we will leave it. Second one, we have S, U, T, A, but we need velocity. So velocity is, final velocity is not here, we will not use it. This one, yes, V is there, which you do not use in. U is there, A is there, and S is there. Therefore, we will use this one because it's contains all the four things. Now, we now bring it out. V square equals to U square plus 2AS. Now, we are looking, this is the V we are looking for. Then our U is 0 square plus 2 times A, which is 3, times our distance, which is 60. A square is 0, so it has gone out. 0 is 0, it has gone out. Now you say, you now multiply your number, which is, when you multiply 2 times 3 times 60, it will give you 360. It will give us 360. So V square equals to 360. Now we need V, it's not V square. We'll find a way to remove this V square. Now what do? We find the square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. What we do here, do it this side, 360. So that this square root sign has the right to cancel these 2 on top. Now we have only V now. This 2 on top is cancelled by the square root of sign. Square root sign. Now we have only V now, which is square root 360. When you use your calculator to find the square root of 360, what will be the answer? The answer will be 18.97 meters per second. That is the final answer for this equation. Now, going back to the second one, if we go back to the second one, we now see another question which says a bus travels from initial velocity 60 meters per second to final velocity of 100 meters per second in 3 minutes. What is the distance? What is the distance? Now, coming to this one now, you say a bus traveling from initial velocity. So it has given us initial velocity to be 60 meters per second. I say final velocity of 100, then it has given us final velocity, which is 100 meters per second. Then what again has it give? It gave us time to be 3 minutes. Then I say we should find what? Distance. So we are looking for distance, which is question mark. Now look at it now, our given. Our given is U is given from the question 60, V is given 100, and T is given 3 minutes, and S is given. Now, which formula will we use among these formulas? Now, in U, we have U, V, T, S. Which one? S is here, yes. U is here, yes. But V is not here, so we will not use this one. Even this one, U is here, V is here, T is here, but distance is not there, which is S, and we will not use it. This one again, U, V is here, U is here, but T is not here, but T is here. Then I think this one, we have S, we have U, we have V, and we have time. So we will now use this formula, bring it out. So S equals to U plus V bracket T all over 2. Now our U is 60 plus our V, which is 100 all over 2. Our time is 3 minutes. Then we'll convert it to seconds because the unit is meter per second. So when we convert it to seconds, it will be 3. Converting this thing to seconds, I did how to convert time. I have done conversion. So if you want everything about conversion time, please go to my YouTube channel. You will see how to convert anything, both time, both other metric unit. So I will just go straight with this. If you need it, go and study it in my YouTube channel. Now, and the link is on my Facebook is on my Facebook page. Now this 3, you will just multiply 3 times 60. You have converted it to seconds, which will give us 180 seconds. Now you take 180 seconds. Now you say 60 plus 60. 60 plus 60. 60 plus 60 60 plus 100 will now give us 160 all over 2 times 180. When you multiply, we now have 28,800 all over 2. And when you divide 28,800 all over 2, and when you divide, you have 14,400 meter, which is time we are talking about. So that is how to calculate this one. So you can see it. Then moving to the third question. Which says a car traveling at 80 meters per second accelerates uniformly at 5 meters per second square. Calculate its velocity after 3 seconds. Now, calculating its velocity after 3 seconds is a simple thing. Now we start. Which one we use from there? Now, what did they give us? They gave us a car traveling at velocity, which is 80 meters per second. They gave us an acceleration, which is 5 meters per second square. They gave us time, which is 3 meters per second, 3 seconds. Then now they now say calculate its velocity. Now from here they say a car traveling at a velocity accelerating uniformly like this. Calculate its velocity after 30 seconds. Now coming to this place, you can see the given. They gave us 80, that's initial velocity. The car was initial velocity, and moving with the acceleration of 5 meters per second square. And they say you should calculate the v, that is final velocity, when the time is 30. So which formula do we use now? U is here, A is here, T is here, V is here. Which one? U is here, right? A is here, T is here, V is here. So I think the first formula is what we will use. Now we use V equals to U plus AT. U is what? 80. A is what? 5. Then T is what? 30. Now, 5 times 30 will give us, this is 80, plus 5 times 30 will give us 150. And when you add 150 to 80, it will give us 230. So now, the answer, the velocity now will be, the final velocity will be 230 meters per second. So that car moving with initial velocity with a uniform acceleration 5 meters per second. Then after 30 minutes, the speed of the car will be at 230 per second. So this is where I will stop today. If you need more of this, I treated more. I use other equation in my YouTube channel, and I also treated the difficult questions there, more technical question there, where I use other formulas. So you can now visit my YouTube channel to check others concerning this topic. Then please don't forget to, if you are not following, please follow. Then share this video and like it. Thank you so much. My YouTube channel is on my Facebook page. You can check it on my page. You will see it there. Thank you so much for watching.